to keep abreast of the new trends in our industry. The theme of these events are experience, exposure, and expertise. As we know, things are changing in a fast pace in every industry. Engineering field is no exception. For this reason, it is paramount to keep ourselves informed. Furthermore, the session will focus on things like relate our theoretical knowledge with practical application in the industry, a broad outlook of the industry trends, an overview of soft skills sought after in the industry, and many more. Let me say a few words about the structure of today's sessions. We have organized 3 separate sessions. Please bear in mind that all these are Zoom breakout sessions. At the end of each session, you are welcome to post any questions you have about the industry or the current development of the field. And all this information from experts who are currently running the engineering field in Sri Lanka. It is an exceptional occasion to heighten our chances of securing a job in the industry. It is vital to keep ourselves updated on the current trends of the industry. This will help us to land in jobs as soon as complete our studies. To deliver the welcome speech, I would like to pass it on to EIES President, Mr. Shashika Bandaranaike.
Good evening. Welcome for Inven Innovation 2021, organized by IESL Young Members Section. In this time, collaboration with Electrical and Information Engineering Society, University of Ruhuna. It's really happy to have this event with us. So first of all, I would like to give my gratitude to Engineer Navodana Kamkanamge selecting EIES for this event. For today's session, I warmly welcome Engineer Bhasura Liyanage, Electrical Engineer in Transmission Design Unit of Ceylon Electricity Board, and Ramanathan Jeevaggan, a Project Engineer at Ceylon Electricity Board. Finally, Zahra Marzook, Electrical Engineer at Substation Construction and Maintenance Unit of Ceylon Electricity Board. And all participants today, it's pleasure you to join with us. And I would like to take this time to thank especially Mr. Lakmit, Vice President of EIES, and Mr. Tivanka, field representative from 19th batch, and also the organizing committee from 3rd years and 2nd years to organizing this event, and wish you all the best. And well, now I'm going to end my speech, and I'm going to hand over session to Nufail. Nufail, it's up to you.
Thank you. Next, to address this gathering, I invite Chief Engineer at Ceylon Electricity Board and Council Member of the IESL, Engineer Navodana Kamkanamge.
Thank you very much, Nufail. Hi, everyone. Good evening, you all. Actually, this is a wonderful evening. We are joining with you to share our experience and how you are going to become great engineer once you are passing out. Normally, inventions and innovation always a must for engineers, because altogether, while you are passing out and practicing as engineers, you have to do a lot of new things. Sometimes those are first time you are experienced for that. In size, different matters are coming, then we have to solve as in charge of that site. And creative thinking and out of the box thinking pattern is not coming by overnight. You have to practice that. Maybe while you are presenting something or doing presentation or writing letter, you have to do it very creative manner. Sometimes you have to negotiate with outsiders. Sometimes you have to negotiate with your bosses and your subordinates. So that creativity do a lot of things and help you to convince your message. And always try to become out of the box thinker, and you can change the system, or you can introduce new systems, or you can maximize the efficiency of the process, or you can reduce the material usage, wastages, we can reduce wastages likewise, because nowadays we in the world always we promote sustainable goals. While we are doing engineering projects, we cannot neglect them. We have to save resources, save materials. All the sustainable goals to be achieved by all engineering projects. So output of the project and time targets, all the things should be achieved well. For that, actually, we thought to share our experience as young middle-level industrial engineers with you, because a lot of people are saying there's a gap between undergraduate and the people who are expecting as fresh graduates from university. So this would be a good opportunity. You can fill if there is any gap, and you can be friendly with our resource person. We choose very competent persons, Engineer Jeevaggan, Engineer Bhasura, and Engineer Zahra. All of them are from your university and performing well in the industry, having all capabilities and soft skills, not only the theoretical knowledge and experience, they are doing well with their skills also. That is why we are selecting them to perform with you, and please take them as a role model to you, and keep this discussion with them and put them as mentors for your personal career. Share your contacts and all. This is not ending by one and a half hour. This link should be there for years. Then they will definitely help you. Me also. Our aim is now, after these all these programs, what we are expecting. Actually, you are the people who are coming to the industry, and we can work together in the industry while you pass out. Then we need that quality. We need that out of the box thinking pattern and creativity. You are the young people. You have very good improvement suggestions, and you are very capable with a lot of systems, new softwares and all. So you can propose us. Sometimes while getting older, we will becoming expiring with those soft tools. So you are the people, you can persuade us, you can convince us to have those things. And now we are conducting a competition called Undergraduate Year of the Year program with undergraduates. There also you can participate with your final year project. So some projects you are doing, you can make some innovative thing, and you can put your things to this competition. And by that, in this country, as engineers, we have to pay, all of us here, including me and all the resource person, we learn from the public money. So we have to pay back them by practicing as engineers. If engineers are looking for jobs, who give jobs to the people? So we have to create new jobs, and we have to create new things. We can promote the things, and we can export even. If all the capabilities are with us, that is why we are promoting these things. And thank you very much, EIES, for organizing this event. I think this would be a turning point of your career, and wish you all the best with your career. And after graduating, we can work together to the success of Mother Sri Lanka. Thank you very much, and I'm giving back to you, MC. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. And I am Dwarga, and hope you are waiting to know about the panelists today. I can assure you that we have magnificent lineup of speakers tonight to feed up your curious, innovative mind. In the lineup, we have Engineer Ramanathan Jeevaggan. He is a project engineer in Ceylon Electricity Board with more than 11 years experience. He completed a postgraduate degree in electrical engineering. He became a chartered engineer in IESL in 2019. Next in the lineup, we have engineer Bhasura Liyanage. He is an electrical engineer in transmission design unit of the Ceylon Electricity Board. He is currently reading for Masters in Science in Electrical Engineering. He is the founder, assistant secretary, and chairman of Interpersonal Development Sectional Committee in Alumni Association of Ruhuna Electrical and Information Engineering. Next, we have an award winner of IET Young Women Engineer 2019, Engineer Zahra Marzook. She is an electrical engineer in substation construction and maintenance in projects and heavy maintenance branch of Ceylon Electricity Board. She is the member of Toastmaster International and she completed Masters in Business Administration. She is the Assistant Treasurer of Women Engineers Forum in IESL and the Assistant Secretary of YMS in IESL. We'll see a small clip. Okay, let's move to the main part of the session. Participants will be separated to breakout rooms with one panelist, so you can be more comfortable with this virtual roundtable session. Engineers like to solve problems. If there are no problems handling available, they will create their own problems. Yes, there is a chance to clear your doubts in industrial aspects. The speakers are ready to share their industrial experience to us. Now, let's move to the breakout room to understand practical experience and appraisal of industrial process.
Hi. Are we waiting for someone?
No, sir. We can start.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Good evening to you all. Mm, it's a good event to participate as a resource person, and I'm thankful for the IES and when you go to the industry, and you will find so many sectors. Actually, you will go to many sectors, but as a country, we still
Harne?
अरे है
that will give a very good opportunity as a country for all of these Sri Lankans.
Hello. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Fine. I switched to another computer.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
mau sekarang.
Karena
ආවනේ අරකට.
ඔය එකට ආවා. හරි.
Hello. Now I think
Hello, we can hear you, sir.
this is all right.
Yes, sir.
And sorry for the inconvenience and sorry for wasting about 5 minutes of you. So
No, it's okay, sir. We can start now.
very quickly, right? So I would like to switch over. I'd like to see you all. So please switch on your video and switch on your mics. Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear
This
you.
should be an bidirectional talk. So not walkie-talkie like thing. At any location, any point of this discussion, you can ask me to stop and raise your questions because this 40 to 45 minutes it's all for you, and sometimes this will be the last time for your all undergraduate life, right? This kind of program you will not meet again in your undergraduate life, and some day in future you will be talking like me to your juniors, right? So others also. Now only I can see 3 of you. I would like to see you, the others, and I want them to switch on the microphones, right? So who's the narrator? Anyone doing? Nirmani or Harith? Who's doing that?
I'm sorry.
Right. So what is your requirement?
So,
Yeah.
wanted to have what are the experience in the industry you have, and share the experience.
Okay.
To know about what is chartered engineering. And
Okay.
the main target is to about industrial experience, because we all the participants in here we don't attended to any of the industrial training, so we have no idea about that. So
Okay.
thing is share experience and how we can use our knowledge
that particular company. That the company is very big one. They have very you call the Tokyo Cement, Anton, Rhino Roofing, everything comes under that the main company, and they wanted me to start the solar business. Right? Then I don't I have no any idea. I have
They says what industry says is that almost 40% of cars will be 40% of petrol vehicles will be replaced by EVs. That is what the market expects. I mean, by 2050, almost 100% what they're expecting to replace by EVs. So it's an initial step. Right now, we had to take really. That's true because charge
And when I leave in the company in 2014 April,
Neo car. It is very easy. I mean, that is just a belief that is always in our head, but nobody give a frame or picture for that. But Chinese are doing that very fine. I mean, if you can't charge the batteries in the EV vehicles, just swap the batteries. That's what they are doing for Neo. That's a you should learn how to. I mean, you have There's a company called React. They are miners of
Substations is like converting 220 or 132 kV kilovolts into 33 or 11 kV. Right? My sites, my project locations are starting from Pissa Maharama and running up to Mena, Nadakoda, and Chunnakam. Do you know from where Chunnakam is? Chunnakam is in the northern part of Thailand in Jaffna Peninsula. Right? My projects are running from Pissa Maharama, Hambantota, Mahatara, Ambilipitiya. In Colombo, there are a few sites. In now recently, I got request for Valimada, and in Pannala, Ambalangoda. The most powerful trade union of Sri Lanka, right? We can switch off entire country in a single click, right? But as professionals, we never do like things like that. So we have that power. Last year, I was the secretary of this union, and I was one of the youngest secretaries in the union, and first one from the Ruhuna, right? First one from the Ruhuna.
electrical and information engineering. What is the factor? I mean, what was your expectation? Because you could have chose civil and mechanical and electrical, no?
Yeah, my expectation is to join to the power and energy sector.
Okay.
So I would like to interact with electrical engineering, more interact with the power and energy sector.
Yeah. You will have a 6-month training period. So within that time, first thing you must do is
remember we had I went to the Gavel Club meeting and we got to know. Then there was this workshop or something about adaptability intelligence conducted by a Canadian around 12:30 in the night. So Dwaraka joined.
Yeah.
Around 12:30 in the night. It was very interesting, right? And she got the chance
Yeah.
to go to a Zoom room with Intercity Galaxy. It was another interesting thing.
And we played some games also.
Yeah, others also just find the opportunities and go out of your comfort zones. You might meet new friends regardless of the age. I have a
8:45.
All right, time is right then. Okay, Harit has switched on finally. Inuchi, Mr. Industry, I would like to see you. There's an industry here also.
And
I would like to
Sahan
see-
also there.
Yeah, I would like
He
to see
jumped.
whether this industry also is similar to that industry. Silent. These are the people we have to take out actually. You're hiding inside that shell. අර ගොළු බෙල්ල කටුව ඇතුළට ගිහිල්ලා ඉන්නවා වගේ හැංගිලා ඉන්නවා. එළියට එන්නේ නැහැ. ගන්න ඕනේ එළියට. ඇත්තටම මේ වැඩකාරයෝ වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් හැංගිලා ඉන්න කට්ටිය. කතා කරන අය කැපිලා පේනවා කොහොමද? කතා කරන අය ඉස්සරහට යන අය බය නැතුව ඕන දෙයක් වෙන්න කියලා ඉස්සරහට ගිහලා මිනිස්ටර්ස්ලා බලන්නකෝ ඒගොල්ලෝ එහෙමනේ. Sometimes even our ministers they speak well. They only know little, but they speak like they know the whole power system and things like that. Maybe few people are there like Champakaranagan. And I heard that our present minister is very good. He reads a lot and things like that. But before that, we have had experiences like they come to the offering ceremonies, they lay that stone and they speak in a way that influence the people and they go. But the people who actually do the work,
Only Tivanka asked a question, I think.
Right.
Like
Take this opportunity actually.
Yes, of
actually,
course.
we are doing this program in front of you to break your ice. You need to break your ice.
They want me. They want me to break my eyes.
Now we are secured. We completed the.
Our eyes already.
Yes.
Yes, our eyes already melting down. No more ice with us.
No more ice with us. So you better talk with us, and a lot of people are
breakouts, from the even distribution sites also. They're using it in a perfection that what
Please wait for others to come.
Zahra, long time no see, na?
Bhasura, how? Long time no see, Corona.
Jeevaggan under quarantine.
I don't know. Tomorrow I will also get a result. I don't know.
You,
Probably second or third contact. By tomorrow I will get to know.
second contact.
Yes.
We have better one, Jeevaggan.
Jeevaggan.
He's a level 1 contact.
Not sure because one of our gangs person has got positive.
Okay.
So last Tuesday, everyone in the other two gangs went with them to the stores to do some work.
Okay.
So the engineer also was there. So that engineer is directly in front of me.
So you had the vaccine?
No.
Me too, no.
Bhasura, there was 2 questions we carried out from our room to the
you
main
know, I had only one question in my book, right? I was very. I don't know.
I had so many questions, huh?
Lucky.
They have put me in so much of trouble. Some questions I couldn't answer.
Lucky you.
Yes. Because I was only talking to this screen, right? I saw only 2 moving faces. Only 2 of them switched on the video.
And that is great because last Sunday I did a lecture. No one was talking.
If I attended to the university physically, I know how to let them to talk, right? I know. Man, bolu unat kata karona man gana. Right. So let's continue.
So what are the questions you took us?
Yeah. Most questions were about CB.
Very bad. Huh?
So
before that, Jeevaggan, let me explain what they asked from me. Right? Something that is not related only for CEB, right? Because they want me to disclose my experience. Then I tell him that I started as sales engineer, then I joined to telecom. Then I again moved to CEB, right? They asked me why I switched the field. Why I switched the company, right?
Yeah.
And the only thing is I am done with that company. Because in the sales engineering job, I was asked to develop the solar power division. They didn't have a solar division. St. Anthony's consolidated, the mother company of Tokyo Cement. So I finished my assigned task in few months and earned some good money and had a car with them, but I left the company because I am done with them. එතනින් එහාට මට කරන්න job එකක් තිබුණේ නැහැ. Nothing to gain from them except money.
Actually
nothing to give back.
මේක නම් පොඩි doubt එකක් මටත් තිබ්බා. ඇත්තට මේක මේ change වුණාද කියලා මට අන්තිම phase එකේ මට මතක් නෑ. මේ CB එකේ engineersලා දැන් exam field නේද ගන්නේ?
Oh.
First
yes.
time.
Yes.
First time. This is.
First time we are going to have exam. It's going to happen because there are so, you know, last time there were 1250 about 1200, yes, 1250 applications. So I also had to do some work with the personal branch, you know.
Now you know, you can ask Bhasura anytime after applying.
He's the guy choosing, no?
Oh, yeah, he's the guy choosing.
No, I'm not the guy who's choosing, because my office is closer to the personal branch, right? That is the only problem I had.
Right.
These guys don't go to Bhasura. There was a separate division and branch for that.
Personal.
Sort of, yeah. Personal branch.
So do they have questions on this recruitment?
Yeah, you can ask questions to all three speakers directly, guys. The link will be posted in the chat box. So you can ask questions and through that link. So we are encouraging you to use this opportunity to talk with all experienced speakers, engineers.
Until people are asking questions, how many of you like to join CB? Can't we have poll?
No.
Raise hands. You can raise your hands. Go to the reactions and raise the hands. How many?
Yes, can raise.
That is one of the worst questions. No,
Nobody.
We got the questions like whether the GPA matters a lot, whether you have to have a first class to join CB. So
No.
my opinion, I think no.
No.
No,
I had tell me, give me 1 minute. I have only one second lower, right?
Yeah, you see.
But Zahra too, I think. No, Zahra second upper. You have
Second upper. Noolen second upper.
So you know, guys,
second lower.
Can you guess my rank in our batch? Can somebody guess? I'm the sixth among 120. Right? I think Zahra, you are second or something, right?
Yeah, but the diets, you remember?
No. I was want to tell them that GPA doesn't matter. Right? GPA doesn't matter.
Believe me, I selected best performing electrical engineers in CB for this program. So you can guess.
That's a kind of lie, right?
at least by not the works. Cutting hari perform karna.
No, actually, that's what I also emphasize. There are people who are very brilliant, very talented. They do a lot of technical things, but when it comes to explaining things or working with the public or other stakeholders, they are very poor. So that is where the people like us can be upper hand, simply.
එතකොට කවුරුවත් අහන්නේ නැහැ ඔයාලා තියෙන ඩිග්‍රී එකේ ක්ලාස් එක මොකක්ද කියලා.
ඔයා කොච්චර හොඳට ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකේ perform කරනවද කියන එක විතරයි අන්තිමට වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. ඔයාගේ ක්ලාස් එකවත් මොකක්වත් නෙවෙයි.
At this moment ඇත්තටම මේ Ruhuna engineers have good හොඳ නමක් තියෙනවා. හොඳ නමක් තියෙනවා. හොඳ නයි ඒවා.
හොඳ නයි පොඩ්ඩක්.
මම
check කරනවා නේද?
Yes.
Negative comments ඇත්තටම ගොඩක් අඩුයි. මම දැන් කට්ටිය අඩු හින්දාද කියලා.
Well dedicated up to the point. There are so many good manners.
You can
disciplines,
put us
punctuality.
anywhere, and you can put us anywhere in any situation. Somehow we survive.
But madam, like, sorry.
Yes.
You say
Yes,
you all
Priyanka.
said that
Yes,
GPA won't matter, but like to sort out 1,250 application, you have to consider at least GPA, right?
No.
No, that's the case. That's the case. No.
Then how you
sort
out
1,200 from 1,200 application. කියන්නේ එක සමහර අයගේ හරි document submit කරලා සමහර අයගේ incomplete, සමහර අය degree complete කරලා නැහැ, සමහර අයගේ associate membership එක නැහැ. කොහොම මොනවා හරි තිබුණා, right? ඒ ඔක්කොම හලලා we selected about 900 or 800, about 800 from them, among them, to first round of interview. Right? About 800 we selected for the first round of interview. Then for the second interview, I think it is about 500. It all depends on the interview performance and some paper qualifications, right? Say there's a kind of thing in GPA for the first class we give 10 marks. For the second upper we give 8 marks. In the second lower we give 6. Right? Only the gap is only 4 marks between first class and the second lower. Right? You can score this 4 marks from anywhere during the interview.
Yes, out of the 100 marks, right?
Yes,
out of 100 for only 4.
Yes.
Yeah, I just
if you are performing well for that interview, out 50 out of 100, as I remember, you can perform during your interview time.
Given you and me both, we had marks for sports, I guess.
Yeah. I have an advantage of completing SEMA also.
Right, SEMA.
SEMA is very
yeah. SEMA, if you have MBA, MSc, SEMA, then it scores you. It gives some marks. Yes. Sports give advantage. Social works and
CSR, like
CSR, yes. Most of very percentage how do you perform in the interview?
No, actually, that means they are trying to get people who are well-rounded, not just the bookworms. Well-rounded people.
But now we are getting this question, right, Zahra?
Yes, sir.
They prepared
what are the jobs in the power sector other than there are so many jobs in power sector, right? So many jobs. Right? Company
solar is one of the
emerging
sector. Yeah,
we have a lot of solar projects, right? Recently we recently published a tender for 75 kilowatts units, right? So the companies are hiring people. Only thing now that we have to address it from the IESL side as well, because now these diploma holders are recruited as engineers in some companies.
Yes.
In NDT and TTI engineers recruit site engineers. So I have met some people like that. But with the Engineering Council Act, we can accept them to be engineers. Right?
Yes.
So these are fresh graduates face difficulties in finding jobs due to this thing. Right? Diploma holders, they go for some cheap money. But we can't ask our engineers to degrade themselves to find a job. Right?
We are still lucky that the power sector is not affected like the IT sector. You see the IT sector?
Yes.
Even Indians come here and work.
There are so many questions.
Yeah, this is that one question. How much do industries prefer 3-month or 6-month internship? This the question came from my room.
For software engineering, I guess they prefer 6 months. Right?
Yeah, software and telecommunication might be.
Yes.
But other than that, civil and mechanical and power sector, I think 3 months are more than enough.
Yes.
But they say what students are saying that some of the big companies, they reluctant to take as intern if they're offering a 3-month training. That's an issue.
That depends, no? That depends. How to make our career and select the best. Oh. Very difficult question, right? No.
Basically, I think I can't tell you what to select, but the thing is you have to make the choice, but you can still decide for yourself. Don't do what others are doing, like
Yes,
what your parents want to do or what your friends are doing. Don't go with that.
Definitely.
Decide what you want to do, what gives you, like, you know, the passion, what makes you happy. So sometimes if you don't do something you love, it will feel like a burden to you. But if you do something you love, yeah, even if you don't have meals on time, if you don't get enough sleep, that doesn't matter. So you have to
basically there are only two major things, academic now and the field. They are the major options, and if you are coming to the field, there are options. Then again, electrical, power, telecommunication, and IT.
You can switch between the jobs at any time, no?
Yes.
If you make you grab the job, right? You grab the opportunity, right? Then if you don't, yes, definitely. If you are not happy, or if you feel that you are done with that company, then move away. Right?
To be frankly say that I will share my experience. Okay.
Yes.
My first year training was in building department. That is comes under civil. Okay. And third year training in software. I did my undergraduate projects in telecommunication and found the first job in power.
Same with me. So my first training was in SLT. Then second training was in balcony right? Protection. Final year project was software. I'm in CAB. So
you can share.
I think we have the advantage, no, because our degree is electrical and information. It's like, you know, it has a greater scope. We have that advantage in it.
Zahra, you know that now the department is going to divide these software modules
separately, no?
Separate and yes, they are going to form a computer engineering department.
Yes, that is.
So.
And one thing to add to that. During the alumni meeting that Dr. Keith was asked us what is the benefits, and we insisted that keep it as in one department, keep it under one department, because it has a huge advantage. I mean, when we went to the interviews and what we have done in the industry, software skill, telecommunication skill, electrical, when it comes together, sometimes some companies might not recruit, even not look it as an
advantage,
good, but certainly it has a huge advantage.
Like
we can apply for many jobs.
Jack of all trades, master of none. I mean, you know a little bit of everything.
So shall we move to the another question, sir?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
How we can be chartered engineer? What qualifications do we need? What are the benefits of being a chartered engineer?
I will answer that question, right? First jump into the field, right? Then you will become a chartered engineer one day.
Simple and short answer. And Zahra, you can explain how you can jump to the river.
No, when you are working here, there because recently I applied, I know you need
I didn't.
requirements. Yeah. you need requirements like the industrial training is one. So your transcript will have that. That is there. Okay. Then maybe like a letter from the department you can get to prove that. That is one thing. Then after joining the industry, you have to have you have to work under a chartered engineer. So that is one important thing. Something that even my friends, Imanesh, you know Bhasura, he cannot apply because he hasn't worked under a chartered engineer. So make sure that your boss, your immediate boss, is a chartered engineer. So then,
but there are shortcuts, right?
Yes.
You can get some support from a chartered engineer outside of
you
your
can
company.
put a mentor.
Yes.
You
Outside,
can put a mentor.
You can put a mentor.
You can ask IESL for mentor.
Yes, definitely. IESL for there for that.
IESL is there to help. Only thing is that even myself, until I joined the committees and this, and I wasn't like very focused on that. I didn't think that the professional status is important, but as you go on, you realize specifically in CEB, at a certain point, it's very critical. It becomes
at a certain point, it is very critical, right?
Yeah. After the 8 years milestone, it becomes very critical because you can't.
I also even don't know those things, but I
believe me, I have not applied.
If you are coming to see.
And there are two parts. No, you can be an academic and or a professional. So for academic also, you can get the charter. So I think the industry experience is not there then. Then you have the B paper and A paper is there, no? I think A paper is also there.
Yes, A paper is there.
And a certain years of experience.
All this guidance is available in IESL web pages. No?
There's a PDF document called the PR review guideline. It's not too early. You can download it and go through it. There's also a part where you have to have continuous professional development. That means for a particular year, at least 36 hours, I think, of CPD.
Yes,
CPD. You have to cover CPD.
Yes.
Keep learning. Just because you complete the degree doesn't mean
24 months.
So
24 months training and 24 months experience. There are so many criteria, and you can
add your 6 months. 5 core competencies. There are 5 core competencies that you have to achieve.
What are they? Sahara, can you explain what are those? Listening to you,
actually,
I have not applied for a charter so far.
There are 5 core competencies. But there are 5 like interpersonal skills, applied technical knowledge, somehow 5 like that. So you have to give examples where you have done them, can achieve them, how you did them, and your proof, like how you did them, and a project over case study, project study. So these are the requirements. There's a checklist. I think we will be doing a separate program on that in near future by the YMS.
Are you joining that program? Because I want to be
definitely for everyone.
No, what I have to tell these students here, undergraduates, now charter is something given for you or for a practicing engineer for his competencies, his or her competencies, right? අපි chart එක ගන්න කියලා හිතාගෙන ඔය checklist එක mark කරන් යන එක නෙවෙයි කරන්න ඕනේ, right? අපි we need to develop ourselves, we need to improve our technical knowledge, we need to improve our language, improve our skills, soft skills, everything, right? ඒ දේවල් කරගෙන යනකොට charter එක ගම හම්බෙයි.
I am also late no. මම දැන් හරකුයින් ඒ වුණාට මේ මම බලනකොට මම ටක් ගාලා කරා. ඒ කියන්නේ දවස් දෙකක් නිදි මරුවා reports ටික ඔක්කොම ඉවරයි. ඒ කියන්නේ මම ගාව තිබ්බා ඔක්කොම. I just have to write it down, put it into the document. Everything was there. 7 years.
And with that you have to do a design also. That's when you stay in a field, I mean stay in industry, it comes automatically. Don't worry about those things.
It's highly recommended if you do an MSc. Anyway, in that MSc research project, you can select the design that you are going to develop into the design you are giving to the chartered itself. research එක කරලා මොකක් හරි design එක ගොඩක් අය එහෙම තමයි කරන්නේ අන්තිමට ඒගොල්ලෝ MSc එකක් කරලා
Yeah,
design එක තමයි දෙන්නේ.
I have some friends who did that what do you call electrical installation course in IESL and submit that assignment given in that course. As yes.
But still it's recommended that you do a design related to your
job,
work,
right?
your job.
Definitely.
Generation ඉඳලා lighting design එකක් දෙන එක
yes.
then තේරුම්න්නේ something like that.
So now then, do we have charter position for software engineers now?
Yeah, I also.
Yes, we have.
Better.
So we will have a separate
session
for that, panel discussion and session workshop for that. Stay tuned very soon. Probably on 8th of May next week, probably. Yes. Stay tuned.
What are the benefits of becoming being a member of IES? I think now being a member of IESL as well as getting the ECSL we call membership, right? This is important now. Now then,
yes. Yeah, without ECSL membership, we can't as engineers, and if you are applying for CEB and other organization, definitely they are asking for that. So first benefit is applying for government jobs. You need IESL membership to get ECSL certificate.
ECSL means Engineering Council Sri Lanka.
Council of Sri Lanka. It is a act, so it is a law now. Anyone cannot perform as engineers without having associate engineer or chartered engineer certificate. They are giving it to the membership of IESL. And other hand, IESL is conducting many CPD activities, continuous professional development events, and also they are recognizing people, giving charter and recognizing universities, recognizing university courses and all the things. So ultimate target is the betterment of profession. It is not just coming as one single person and doing. We have code of conduct, professional ethics. There are so many things. If someone has break those things, definitely they will ending your membership and you cannot work as engineer. Because of that, this is like code of ethics is like pencil. We have to obey to that. You cannot do unethical things.
Yeah, just like you can't go and operate a patient in a hospital. No, just like that. So I can't comment on what the civil engineers do. It's not in my scope. Or what the mechanical engineers do. It's not ethical because I have not completed a mechanical engineering degree. What I can comment on or give a recommendation or submit a report about or study about is about what is relevant to my job. So things like that. Ethics.
Ethics.
It is like a driving license. Structural drawing එකක් මට පුළුවන් කියලා දෙන්න බෑනේ ඉතින්.
දෙන්නත් බෑ දුන්නොත් ගෙදරත් යන්න වෙනවා
ඊට පස්සේ අර කඩාගෙන just like that.
ඒක rules එකක්
නෑ මට first year එකේ කරා කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන් building plan එකක් අපිට. It's not ethical.
And we had studied a core module in ethics and so code of
great. Who did it? I mean, who was the resource person?
It's a IES department.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, a former first dean of the Faculty of Engineering.
Great one.
Dr.
Jeevaggan.
Kirti said?
Yeah, Kirti.
Yes.
And next, how international job market affected due to COVID-19 pandemic situation?
International job market means for engineers or total?
Engineers.
Engineers ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙලා නැහැ. But altogether, there is a problem.
One time US had 75% loss of jobs during the last March.
Oh,
and in Europe around 60. And now it's all recovered, I think. Not all, I mean, up to some substantially to something around 75. No,
I think
I mean,
there's
75% have recovered.
guys, this opportunity, like, now many like IT firms and things that they decide, especially they can work from home now.
But
The
Yes,
companies
they
are
are working.
actually, they are not incurring a lot of money to maintain the office spaces, cleaning, things like that. So in that term, there's a lot of like advantage for the companies.
Yes.
So I think very soon it will recover because the people who can work from home, they will be able to work from home now, so opportunities will be created.
And construction industry also, requirement is there, but some countries they cannot perform in the field. That's the reason, but opportunities are there. All the things are getting delayed. In Sri Lanka also nowadays, by another week or few days, we could not be able to do our construction in field, new construction in this capacity. But that construction are needed. Definitely we have to do one day. So job opportunity is not affecting much for the engineers and medical professionals, but tourism, if you are doing tourism or something like that, definitely there are so many laggings.
but I believe that now these companies pretended to be they are losing. Right? They do not disclose the real face. Right? They say now we are not making any profit due to this pandemic, right? So many things, right? But they are earning. They are earning inside and try to cut down the benefits of employees. Right? Most of the private sector companies do this. Right?
Bonuses, things like
yes,
that.
everything, yeah. Now they are cutting down the employees who are accommodated for a particular site, right? So they say that the government is forcing to reduce the staffs due to manage the COVID situation, right? එහෙම කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ එතන ඉන්න සයිට් එකේ ඉන්න කට්ටිය ගන්න අඩු කරනවා. Now in some projects, in some private sector companies, I was told like that. That's all. Like we have to be patient for some time. This vacuum will be anyway filled, like now the IESL. So the industry will have a boost in coming years and require more engineers. By the time these people are passing out now, they are in third year. They will have good opportunity.
They are the luckiest guy, luckiest guy.
Actually, they can't manage their training. That is what we discussed in our room.
No, the plus point is they will get the job
straight away with the training.
Straight away, yes, at the end of the fourth year. That is the advantage of the NDT people. NDT people, they do, I think, 2.5 year course, academics, then 6 month training, finish everything and join the same company for the first job. So that will be a kind of opportunity to perform very well in your training. Anyway, they will select you, right? Zahra, what do you think?
Yes, anyway, keep on working on yourself. Don't give up, mate. I mean, are you like COVID? Are you, what shall I do now? It's COVID. So don't give up. Don't have that attitude. Always think that there are possibilities. There is a great possibility. So keep working on your attitude. Yeah, like even your mental health. If you're feeling depressed or anything, work on that. Don't give up. Just be positive. So this is not only you. This is the whole industry. You are only one faculty, and there are other 6 faculties with the IESL recognition. But your degree is well recognized, and you know that, and you have worked hard for nearly 4 years when you're passing out. So don't give up. Plan your career. So next week when we have that workshop on getting the chartered, you will get a better idea. So work on yourself, like, keep that mindset, positive mindset with you all the time, and keep looking for the opportunities, ideas and opportunities. In the meantime, you can work on your other skills. If you are lacking soft skills, it may be communication skills, you can work on them. Don't just waste your time by just worrying and thinking. Worrying will not do anything. It's not going to do anything.
And work with IESL, young member section.
You can join with the IESL, YMS, other volunteer works, gather a club or anything. Keep yourself occupied and like I said, read, learn, do those things.
If you can follow Sarah's Twitter messages, that would be huge.
Twitter, not Twitter. Hang on, I'm not on Twitter. Facebook. You can come to Facebook.
Now,
Your tweets are very much good. I mean, very informative.
Now, I think the seniors will be agree to me. Now, the IESL is so active these days.
Yes, yes.
When the time we are passing out, මම බලමු මොකටද මේ IESL membership එක ගන්න අපි 2500කට දෙන්නත් ඕනේ membership එක ගන්න ඒ දවස්වල මොකටද ඒ කරන්නේ කියලා. Now there are good many opportunities.
There are some people who think that way. It's very some people still think, even in
still thinking. Some people in some of our friends still think. So
it's not actually, the way I see it, not about getting from IESL also. It's about giving back also. No? Now, if you can serve the country, the best way is to join the largest organization, engineering organization like IESL, where you can network, you can meet people, and if you can give back to the country, just like we are doing. No, we are not spending a dime, not even a cent, but we are coming back and we are motivating or giving back to you, because we learn from the people's tax money. So even if we can't do something personally, together with the IESL, we can do a lot more.
In other hand, IESL gives a lot of opportunities to students, right? Field seats, CPD courses, right? I can't believe that I'm getting about 10 to 20 emails a day from IESL, right? So I mean, I don't know how to how to manage the inboxes. So many emails, so many activities are good.
It's a busy guy in CB and everywhere.
No.
So you don't toss
to be honest,
no way. I need to be. I have some time for family now. Right.
Yeah. Even now, my son is outside the door. He's trying to break the door, but I can manage him later. I can do that.
We managed to sleep him early today. Jeevaggan, I think Jeevaggan
still in the vehicle, man.
He's still in the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the next section now. It will be okay. Over to you, Nirmani.
Yes. Seems there are no many more questions, so we are more than grateful for your inspirational words and treasure your valuable time and contribution. It was pleasing to listen to your encouraging talks. Thank you again, dear madam and sir. Next, we have a small video to introduce the backbones who organized and helped us to put this event together. Let's watch it. Yes, last but not least, we have come to the end of our amazing event. It's time to say thank you to those who helped us to put this event together. To deliver the word of thanks, I would like to call upon the Vice President of Electrical and Information Engineering Society, Mr. Harit Lakshmi. Harit?
Okay. Yes, it's great honor to give away the word of thanks of innovation in Inven Ovations, University of Ruhuna. The resource persons reward the audience with industrial experience and exposure to these young blooming engineers in the University of Ruhuna. In this roundtable discussion, all facilitators added their experience and research in a very interesting way to answer the question of the student, and it's enlightened the minds of Ruhuna engineering undergraduates in this evening. The whole session is well timed and valuable to all of us. And finally, on behalf of Electrical and Information Engineering Society, Faculty of Engineering, University of Ruhuna, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude of facilitators, Engineer Ramanathan Jeevaggan, Engineer Bhasura Liyanage, and Engineer Ms. Zahra Marzook for their immense commitment, and also Engineer Navodana Kankanamge for always with us helping to do the best in this event. Especially, I would like to thank my friends, the organizing committee and the participants of this webinar to make this roundtable discussion this much beautiful and carry it to the success. Thank you very much, Nirmani.
Thank you, Harit. You can see there is a link for the feedback form on the chat. So all of you, please take a minute and give your feedback. Yes, finally, we are hereby at the end of Inven Ovations 1.0. With the hope of meeting you all with another webinar series, Inven Ovation 2.0, let me end this event by this quote by Navin Jain, the founder and the former CEO of InfoSpace. Our education system was developed for an industrial era where we could teach certain skills to our children, and they were able to use these skills for the rest of their lives, working productively in an industry. Thank you. We will finish this event with a social message. It is our responsibility to obey the COVID-19 health guidelines.
Taraka, I think you're on mute.
Muted. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Put hand sanitizer before using your mask and keep 2-meter distance.
2 meters.
Not 1, 2, right? No, 2.
Yeah.
Wear your
Yes,
mask
madam.
over
Space.
your nose.
Yes, madam. Right.
Nice to meet you all.
Wear your mask over your nose and mouth and secure it under your chin. Stay safe and good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Right.
Happy to see you
Good
all.
night, all.
You all.
Thank
night.
you, everyone. Good night.
Dwarka, I'll send that link to you. If you have anyone interested, share. Okay. Right. Good night.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Good night.
Nama ඉවරයි නේද? ෆොටෝ එකක් ගාමු නේද?
කට්ටිය
Ko pasti denain ini.
Oh, Dwaraka.
හරි යකෝ. ද්වාරකට ලෙෆ්ට් වෙලා වගේ ගොම්බිජ්ජි.
And the meeting.
Harga kan,
වැඩවලත් එක්ක ඒ අන්තිමට ගානක් නැහනේ.
මේ අර බාසුර සර් නම් පොඩ්ඩක් කේස්. මේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් යකෝ මම ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන්න හිතුවේවත් නෑ මම පැට්ටකල් අයිඩිය තිවංග කියලා ආවා මට අහගන්න දෙයක් නැතුව ගියා.
ඉතින් එයා ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන්න කියන්නේ එයා ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන්න වෙලාවක් දුන්නා අපිට නෑනේ.
අමචා රෙකෝඩින් එක ඔෆ් කරපන්. අඩෝ ලක්මිත්